Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Jimmy. I'm back in the place to be. A while back, I said I was going to take some questions from Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, and I was going to pick 4 or 5 questions, and I was going to do a little video and post it on YouTube and answer those questions. And I got 4 questions on the computer screen right in front of me, and they're all good questions, great questions. I got like 50 different questions, and a lot of them were these questions I'm going to answer. I got a couple weird questions too, but we're not going to get into that. Let's get started. The first question is from Tyree, and Tyree's from Philadelphia, which is cool. I'm in Newark, Delaware right now, so Philadelphia is literally right up the block, which is cool. So Tyree, I might run into you, you know what I mean? Alright, Tyree from Philadelphia asks, what is your favorite song out right now? I don't really have a favorite song, I guess, that's out right now. My favorite song of all time, I have to say, is More Money, More Problems by Notorious B.I.G., Mace, P. Diddy. That's just my favorite song, honestly. When it comes to like partying or whatever, it's great. When you ride in the car, it's great. Like a personal pump-up song, motivation. That's it for me. I love that song. Next is Melissa. And Melissa is from Bloomingburg, Ohio. So shout out to Ohio. Melissa, hey, how you doing? She asked, do you write all your stuff or do you freestyle? Well, honestly, it's a little bit of both. But the stuff that you're hearing in the mixtapes and all that, most of that stuff is written. For Energy Drink, I wrote every single song. I wrote about half of it. And well, maybe 2/3. I wrote about 2/3 of it, and then when I got into the studio, I forced myself to either freestyle that last part or to write it right on the spot. I really like having all my stuff written, ready to go as soon as I get in the studio, and I usually have it memorized. So I'm not really the type to have that notebook and say, start freestyling or whatever the case may be. I have everything written out. For Intelligence and Pride, everything was written. I think there might have been one verse where I freestyled, but then I wrote the hot parts down and then made a verse out of that. So it's really both. To be honest, I think I suck at freestyling, but y'all might disagree. Alright, next up we have Rob. And Rob is from, he didn't give me a town or a city, he said Dade County, Florida. So shout out to Dade County, Florida. Hey, nice to know I got people out there rocking my stuff. He said, who is your biggest inspiration when you do music? There's so many inspirations. I really can't name them all. I listen to everybody from Big L to Nas to Dr. Dre to Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Biggie Smalls. The list goes on and on and on. And in hip-hop music, we really are inspired by everybody and all these different types of people. So it just builds on each other. My inspiration, I guess, if I really want to be cocky with it, and I don't, I can say I kind of inspire myself because, it's not just me. You can always be your biggest inspiration. You can say, oh, well, I can be better than what I was last week. I can be better than I was a month ago. So you can inspire yourself and keep going and keep going and keep going. Like, I will always be able to listen to those artists that I named on my iPod, on my phone, whatever. I'll always be able to listen to them. But when I listen to me, I can say, oh, well, I suck then. I need to get better and better. And the professionals, shout out to all the professionals, dead or alive. You are my inspiration, and, I rock out to your music every day. But you need to build upon yourself, and inspiration comes from everywhere, not just artists. Last question. I'm gonna stop right here because I don't have that much time left. Sorry, excuse me. Last question comes from Maxwell. A cool name. Shout out Maxwell. Maxwell's from Washington D.C., which is our nation's capital. That's pretty cool. Maxwell, I got this question a lot too. I got do you write your stuff and your biggest inspiration? I got that like 4 or 5 times. I got this song 3 times, and it said, why do you switch between party songs and bangers to serious lyrical stuff? And people, not just on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, people ask me this all the time in person. They say, why would you go from like party all night, it's obvious, like to, you know, keep moving, something like that. Very serious, heartfelt, deep stuff. And the truth is, it's because I like both, you know, and I listen to both. I wouldn't want to listen to party songs all the time. I wouldn't rock out to Waka Flocka, like Chief Keef, party songs like, I don't even know, like all day, every day. I just wouldn't. I would need something very sincere and very serious in there. And I want to do that for my fans because I know I'm capable of doing both. And I'm not saying I'm better at one than the other. You know, I really don't feel that I'm better, you know, at one or the other, but it's just I like both. And when I write down the lyrics, it depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm in a good mood and I want to go ahead and rock out, I'm gonna do some party stuff. And if I have something on my mind that I need to express, obviously it's gonna be heartfelt, you know, meaningful and serious. So that's really why I switch. I mean, that is my biggest criticism, and it's the reason why I get, you know, it's what gets me the most applause. So it's a blessing and a curse, I guess, at the same time. But hopefully in the future, I want to take like party beats and put serious, meaningful lyrics, just mash them together. Because I don't think that many people do that right now in hip-hop. But I think that's going to be a trend in the next couple of years. That's the last question I'm going to do for today. 4 questions. I get asked those all the time, so I guess in the future when people ask me, I'm going to be like, watch this video. But hey, that is it for today, and you know me, it's your boy Jimmy, back out. Make sure you download the mixtape Intelligence and Pride. It's going to be on GoWhereHipHop.com and HotNewHipHop.com. It's in my Twitter, twitter.com/JimmyP302, and the link is going to be right in my bio. And I'm out. Peace.